Hello everybody, it's Jeff Armstrong here. I put a video on YouTube some time ago relating to parts I purchased from Bridgeburg Golf but never ever did receive. Anyway, this is a follow-up video. If you want to see my first one, then please do. This is starting when they sent the parts, and I even got confirmation here that the Tuesday the 22nd of September the parts were picked up, the shipment was picked up, and delivery was supposed to be Wednesday the 30th. However, after a few days I thought I'd better check DHL to see where my parts are at the moment, because they were supposed to be delivered the following day. And when I went into DHL and put in the tracking number, the bloody thing's still in Canada somewhere, hasn't even left. So I rang DHL, who looked in at the tracking number and came back to me saying, yes, there's something wrong. It's supposed to have been picked up, but it should be somewhere between Canada and Australia. But they said they'll investigate it, which they did, and couldn't come up with anything at all. And the guy from DHL rang me back and said, you know, if we can't locate it, we will have to declare it lost. But and to ask Bridgeburg Golf if they resend you another one, because if it's found, it would be sent back to them, and if it's lost, then they'll be reimbursed to the full amount. But then they declared it lost because they couldn't locate it. And then on the 5th of November, it was delivered back to Bridgeburg Golf in Canada and signed by a top official. And Thursday, November the 5th, 2015. And so they've got it back. So my headache begins again now, as I sent an email off to them. And I just want to know when you're going to send the parts again, as the package was returned to Bridgeburg Golf on Thursday, November the 5th, and the official signed for its delivery 12 days ago. So let's start again and create another shipping label. He got back to me. I am waiting for DHL to finalise shipping details. When I did not have notification that the product was sent back to us, I am in the middle of a dispute with DHL. I hope to have the problem solved. I may send product with different carrier. Okay. November the 23rd, 2015. How are you going with your dispute with DHL? This is me writing. If you give me some info, I can tackle them from here, as Paul Phillips at DHL Australia said, if there is a problem, to let him know, whatever it is. I did say to him earlier that DHL should resend the package at DHL's expense, as it never even left Canada, and would be unfair to expect Bridgeburg Golf to pay the shipping again when it was lost while in DHL's care. Okay, November the 24th. I'm getting closer to settle with DHL. I will wait a few days. Either way, I will prepare your shipping with another company. Then on December the 7th, didn't receive a reply from my last email, so we'll give it another go. I'm starting to lose my patience again over this matter, and I can't understand why you haven't sent my parts again, as it has been a month since it was returned to Bridgeburg Golf. And whatever the reason you have isn't my concern as to the dispute with DHL. You can still send the parts and carry on with the dispute, as it has nothing to do with me, as it's between Bridgeburg Golf and DHL. So don't withhold the parts until your dispute with DHL is finalised. Please send. I want these for Christmas. Thank you. Yeah. Here we go. December the 14th. What is going on with you guys, as I have sent 3 emails and haven't had one reply from you? I want to know what is happening to my motor and controller and why the delay in sending them, as this is utterly ridiculous. If you don't reply to this email, then another video is going online, as I am really pissed off. Now, as I have given you plenty of time, like 22 bloody months, and this is just piss poor business practice, and I have had a gutful of all the excuses and the runaround I'm experiencing, not to mention the feedback I have received from other people with problems they also had with Bridgeburg Golf. Okay, now we get to January the 1st, 2016 now. Dear Jeff, I am out of the country. I will be back Wednesday next week. I will arrange shipment. Happy New Year. Freaking hell. January the 4th. Thank you for your email, Joseph, as I had received 2 emails back that were rejected, and the number of phone calls that the number you have reached is no longer in service. So I did phone Terry Stevens. Terry Stevens is agent here in Australia, to see if he had problems contacting you, which he said he hadn't. So I was about to phone you again when your email came. So Wednesday you're back and we'll make shipment arrangement. Okay, I will hold you to that one. Let's start the new year on a happy note. Jesus Christ. On the 15th of January, I sent this one to Bridgeburg Golf, just inquiring if you managed to send off the motor and controller like you said you were going to arrange on Wednesday, January 4th. Waiting on a tracking number. Please reply. Then, January the 20th. Still haven't received an email regarding the sending of the parts, so I would like to know your intentions at this moment, as in the next couple of days my other video is going online and it's a beauty, with some feedback from others which I didn't end up putting in because it's more between Bridgeburg Golf and myself. And I want to believe in Bridgeburg Golf, but after nearly 2 years this has faded away to nothing. Email back from Bridgeburg Golf, January the 20th. My intentions is to send these parts to you. You keep threatening me to destroy our business. Since your actions, you have damaged our business. Congratulations. I will contact a legal representative in your country to see what action can be followed through. Well, who's the victim here? I'm the one that's lost out. I'm the one that's paid for an item and hasn't got it. Jesus. We have gone through some problems which has put us behind again. First chance we get, your product will be shipped. Keep in mind, I did send your parts but were refused by the carrier. or someone. Yeah, this seems like trying to get blood out of a stone. Have you ever tried it? It doesn't happen, does it? January 21, I wrote back to him. I can't understand why you won't relabel a package and send. How many times have I said to you to send the parts and the video will come offline? How hard is it that to understand you are your own worst enemy to yourself and Bridgeburg Golf? As for seeking legal representation, then go for it. You must think I am a fool, but before I made the first video, I did seek legal advice to make sure all is okay, and was told not to mention any person's names, any person's full names, which I didn't, and all the content material in the video can be backed up with proof, and that is why it was read from our emails. I must remind you that I have every email from the time of payment to this very date, and I don't think 23 months for delivery would go down very well here in Australia. Also, I know you had sent the parts before, but weren't refused by DHL. They were declared lost in Canada and returned and signed for on November the 5th, 2015. Once again, I will give you the benefit of the doubt and will hold off the video for a few days. February the 9th. Hello, Joseph. That's just a name. Well, it sure looks like you have no plans to send what I paid for, as it doesn't take this long to rearrange the shipping. Okay then, if that's the way you want to do business, which is great. I've gone wrong here somewhere. Oh, it's a shame to everybody. Back from Bridgeburg Golf. I will send the parts when you sign a note that will guarantee our company that you will immediately remove all material on the internet, and that you will put it back on. Don't put it back on the internet. If you agree, I will have a lawyer draft the document. I went back to him again. Thank you for your reply. If that is what you want to do, then that is fine by me, as all I want is my 800 watt motor, Transaxle and controller, so I can get back on and ride the golf course. All I wanted was you to send the parts, as I told you many times before, that once I can track the package, then all material would be removed, and I am the man of my word, with straight talking, and the most honest person you'll ever come across if you knew me in person. So with nothing more to say, I'll put my hand on my heart and say to you, all material will be removed once the package can be tracked. And I also don't lie, you must trust me, I won't let you down. Please send as soon as possible, as we can have closure. Here, Bridgeburg Golf come back. I did like the email you sent. I believe you are an honest man, and I appreciate your honesty. I will make arrangements to ship your products. I will see how reasonable the rates are. Then, February 16th, I will send the parts when you sign a note that will guarantee our company. Did I already say this? And immediately remove all material up to the end. Oh, sorry, said that. February the 22nd, I sent an email. How are you making out with the shipping carrier? I'm hoping for some good news. They sent back. February the 24th. I have been off sick. I will get them organised Monday or Tuesday. Don't know how many bloody times I've heard that. Right, March the 17th, I sent an email. What the hell is going on, as this is nearly a month since you said you were going to organise to send my parts. It appears that you're not sincere in what you say at all, and it's coming up to 2 years since I paid for my parts on the 23rd of March 2014. And really, I am sick of all this carry on, so I'm putting online a second video just to let others know what they're in for. But we'll do a little editing first. And this is the worst I've been treated by a company, the worst customer service I have ever had in my life, and a business can't be run like that for a company to survive. Then I wrote again, he sent me one back. I spoke to Terry from Australia, the agent in Australia. He has recommended I send the parts. I did delay things a bit because when I contacted YouTube, your video cannot be taken off. It will be there forever. This means that the damage will continue. Unfortunately, that is the way it goes. March the 18th, next day I sent back. I don't know where you got your information from regarding YouTube videos, as they can be taken off, but only by the person who puts them on. How can you withhold parts or anything else that are paid for when you should be a pay and send transaction? As I said, I will edit my second video, but by the time it's done, hopefully you will have sent them off and send me a tracking number. Then I won't have to put it online. And if you take too long, the video will be online, no questions asked. I've had as much as I can take on this matter. So, what's the date today? April the 9th. And still haven't heard from them. So the video's gone online. How many times they've said they're going to send it, I don't know. You know, these people are as thick as two bricks. You know, they're 6 short of a dozen, if you want to put it that way. And anyway, I'll take you down and show you the my little cart, and just to see where it's at. Just hold fire a second, I'll take it down. There we go. That's my little cart there, sitting there gathering dust. The motor in the Transaxle is worn out. It's the brushes have worn the commutator right down, so now it's useless. I play about 3, sometimes 4 games a week. Love the cart, but like I say, customer service is absolute crap. This is my workshop too, by the way, where I do fittings. This is a launch monitor down there, the net, and net, and a few odds and ends. That's from the launch monitor there. Got heaps of shafts, clubs that I've just done, shaft drawer that's full of damn shafts, clubs are ready to be done, frequency meter, torque and frequency meter, swing weight scale, more clubs, MOI machine for doing clubs, bending machine, and So yeah, that's my little workshop here. I've had 3 all-in-ones. So that's it, guys. I'm just putting this video online because with those people that's going to deal with Bridgeburg Golf, I just want to bring it to your mind, you know, what you might be in for. Hopefully you don't, and well, best of luck, because it doesn't appear like I'm going to do any good at all. Cheerio for now.